Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Monster Jam OCD Before the Show review video. Today we are reviewing the brand new Series 11 or Mix 11 assortment for the 1/64 scale mainline by Spin Master Monster Jam. And today we have some very awesome trucks. I mean, this is probably the best mix assortment so far. I have very few complaints about the actual assortment itself, if any actually. I don't think there are any here that don't deserve to be in this prioritized mix. So we have a lot of new things that I actually didn't know that were coming out so soon. Everything in Mix 11 besides the ride truck was a mystery for me. I did not know what was actually happening in this mix. So when I actually opened the box and it was revealed to me, I was very excited with all of the assortment itself. So this is the Nitro Neon Dragon, which I believe is, if I'm not mistaken, it's the second release of a Nitro Neon Dragon. It could be the first though. I can't remember, from 2019. But anyway, it's a very similar design to previous ones we have seen. The same casting as far as the Dragon itself goes. The 1/24 scale did receive a rounded off tailgate, but this one has not yet received that casting. We also have the lime green tires, and as you can see, a new kind of highlighter yellow roll cage. So we're going to open this up right now. As you can see, also one more thing, the Nitro Neon's badge and emblem right there is now featured on all future card inserts on the actual name placard. So anyway, here we go, the Dragon for 2020's Nitro Neon series unboxing right now. And here it is, the Dragon truck. Again, like I said, not super exciting for me personally, but I think that this matchup isn't terrible. Honestly, it's not one of the worst. We have a highlighter green yellow-ish roll cage with a black chassis to offset that color, black rims, and lime green tires. Actually, even brighter tires than previous green treads by the Nitro Neon series. So there's Dragon. Again, nothing new with the actual truck itself. Actually, I do want to note this. Actually, the first time ever, the Dragon now has a gray windshield instead of orange. That's a Tour Accurate now windshield instead of the orange one that they previously used. And this is the first time we're going to see a Mix 11 poster, which I am excited to see. We have the orange wristband, which is almost a perfect match to the horn color. So a bright fluorescent orange wristband, different than Mix 10's El Toro Loco dark orange. And I have not seen a Mix 11 poster, so my guess for Mix 11 will be Dragon on the back of the poster or Soldier Fortune Black Ops. So let's check it out. Here is the poster itself. Again, as I mentioned in previous videos, the assortment that you get will be the assortment on the poster. There will no longer be the second or following assortment on the poster, unlike 2019 had. So here is the Mix 11 poster. I don't want to see the back yet, so let me carefully do this. So here is the poster itself. The rest of the mix just got spoiled. The Elemental Gravedigger, so we can see here the Elementals trucks are starting up with Gravedigger, Nitro Neon's Dragon, the Heroes and Villains trucks, Batman. We have the Soldier Fortune Black Ops Legacy trucks, World Finals Bounty Hunter split paint job, Reckless trucks Salvager, the Arena Favorites Raisin Cane, Inverse trucks Alien Invasion, and the Ride trucks BKT truck. So there it is, and on the back of the card or the poster, it is the Dragon. So that was a pretty good guess. Dragon, a classic truck there with the flamethrower on the back of the poster. I think this is the first time we received Dragon on a poster. And next up, another kind of simple release, although I don't dislike it. I like that they're continuously releasing new trucks with its Tour Accurate edition. This is the Soldier Fortune Black Ops, part of the Monster Jam Legacy trucks. Basically, that series is all about BKT printing. So pretty much Tour Accurate trucks come from that set, and this is one of them. I previously reviewed on the Mix 10, or in the Mix 10 review, the Soldier Fortune from Legacy trucks. So you can see its brother truck or sister truck with the BKT printing. And also the El Toro Loco Legacy trucks was in that video as well. So let's unbox it, the Legacy trucks Soldier Fortune Black Ops right now. So there it is, the Soldier Fortune Black Ops with its classic matte black and glossy black paint scheme right there. And as far as decals go, I don't think anything has been corrected or fixed. I don't think there was anything actually to fix on it. So it's the same release as the double packs back from 2019. I think it was Mix 2 or 3. It's really far back in time. And you can see it has a dark gray chassis, black roll cage, black rims, black tires, and BKT printing. So awesome truck, very sleek. I love Black Ops as an actual truck in real life, so this is not a bad release for me. But I would have preferred them to do a Bakugan Dragonoid and a Son of Digger Legacy Trucks release with the accurate BKT printing. But hopefully for the future, they can consider that one. And then we have a sleek, glossy black wristband with the Monster Jam logo and MonsterJam.com. And here is the Elementals Gravedigger for 2020. The Elementals series actually features specialized tires and graphics for this entire single series. As you can see on the back of the card, if we look at the Elementals trucks, we have the elements there. Let me try to get that zoomed in. So we have the elements there, and then you can see it has the wind, the earth, the fire, and the water. So all four elements. There is the earth truck represented by Gravedigger with these new tires and the new dirt on the side panel. So let's unbox the first ever Elementals truck, the Gravedigger, unboxing right now. Very interesting. I must say they are going above and beyond and outside of the typical thinking pattern. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before, and I am enjoying the fact that they are continuously, again, going above and beyond with designs and ideas and creativity especially. So these are the Elemental Earth tires. As you can see, they are made of earth and rock, I guess you would say, with a lot of cracking, almost like a weathered tire that sat out in the sun too long. And you can see it has treads. Even though it's not really a tread, it still treads through these cracks in the design itself. And as far as rolling goes, it rolls pretty well. People were worried about them not being able to roll well, but they roll just as good as a normal BKT tire, which is surprising. So there it is, the Elemental trucks. I'll get you guys some good angles of this. So here it is, the actual detail of the tire itself. And there it is on the front of the tread. I don't think the pattern is repeated. It looks like it is, but it's not. So it's actually a fully detailed pattern. And then we have a charcoal chrome chassis. That's unusual. That's pretty cool. And then a lime green roll cage and lime green rims to match, obviously, normal Gravedigger. And then a dusty, not muddy, but dusty side panel. It's obviously been in like a desert style rock terrain, so it has some dust on the side panel and also dust on the hood and the headlights. So pretty cool. I wish they would have put some dust on the roof there, but that is the Gravedigger Elementals trucks. I actually forgot to mention this is the Gravedigger wristband, a lime green wristband with the Gravedigger logo, the pinstriping, and then we have the Gravedigger logo horizontally. This is actually a different color than the previous Gravedigger ones we have received. This is like almost a transparent lime green. And next up is the Alien Invasion Inverse Trucks series. And I'm actually very surprised to see an Inverse truck so soon after we reviewed the first Inverse truck series vehicle from this year, which was Brodozer. And you can see there's a stark contrast between these two. This actually has the colored tires again, whereas Brodozer did not feature that. So Brodozer was more of a plain but beautiful truck. And now we're back to the typical standardized version of Inverse trucks, which I personally enjoy more, which is having the colored tires and the inverse body color. So here it is, the Alien Invasion truck for the Inverse series, and we do have a wristband. I'll get that out of the way first with this truck. Let's get that off there. So here it is, a kind of like a lime green, but not the same, I don't think. Another new color in the green series right there. A beautiful truck, if I must say so myself. It does have a lot of cool graphics. You can see the Monster Jam logo, the white instead of green for the lights and the actual panels, and this kind of detail that they have, the etching in the panels. The Alien Invasion logo instead of black is now white, and you can see the green detail. The roof and the hood area, same stuff going on. The one thing I'll give thumbs down to is the fact that they don't have the lights around this circle. They usually have green lights around silver, so it should be white lights around the green, but they did not do that for the roof, the little circle there. But I still enjoy that beautiful windshield that you can see through the entire truck. And the tailgate has MonsterJam.com still on there with the lights wrapping around all of the truck. And then the headlights, kind of interesting that they kept them green. You can't really see them that well. I would have preferred them to just do white headlights also, but they did keep the green headlights for this truck. And then we have a black chassis and a pearlescent white roll cage with pearlescent white tires. Brand new colors that we've never seen before. And then rims that match the body pretty well with that lime, kind of almost a pea green. Next up is our first independent. There are two in this series, which is the Raising Cane by Raising Cane Monster Trucks. This is the first time we're seeing Raising Cane in, I want to say, 8 years now. I think 8 years ago it had a diecast released in 1/64 scale. So since Mattel's days, we are now back with Raising Cane yet again. And if you guys are noticing something special, yes, it has all of its sponsors on this truck for the first time ever. I don't think that all of these sponsors were used previously. So Spin Master has been going out and trying to get sponsors from the real life truck so that they're accurate. Also, I want to point out that it does have the accurate rims and roll cage color for the first time in 1/64 scale as well. So here it is. I also want to mention that in the next mix 12, we will have the brother truck to this, which is the Wolf's Head Motor Oil truck. And we have another black wristband, which is kind of interesting. I was expecting blue, but we have a black wristband, same exact one as Soldier Fortune Black Ops had for this truck. So Raising Cane, what an amazing looking truck. We have again, the side panel has all the sponsors, the Wix sponsor, FTI, Amali, FK, rod ends, I'll be honest, I think it says Outlaw, but I'm not sure too much about this one, Outlaw here. It does have detailed taillights, which is something we've never seen before by Spin Master. There is detail in the taillights rather than just a red print. And then we have a Monster Jam logo on the tailgate instead of a Ram logo. Obviously, this is not a Ram sponsored body, so it cannot have that Ram logo, but it does have the Monster Jam logo with the kind of design that Raising Cane has. And then this side, same stuff going on. The headlights and the front grille, the grille is painted in with a gray or almost a chrome look. And then we have the headlights, which are a new headlight design, which we have not seen yet. So not only have we not seen taillights, this is a brand new taillight design. We also have new headlights and then the Raising Cane logo with the stripe and the roof with the Amali Motor Oil logo and a gray windshield, a dark blue roll cage and dark blue rims. So a beautiful truck that definitely deserved to be released yet again, and I'm glad that it got the sponsors that it deserves, and I honestly think it's one of the coolest looking independents that they've made so far. And next up is the split paint job Bounty Hunter, and this is something that we never see. We've seen it only a couple times before when Hot Wheels did their split paint job Hot Wheels body. Well, over at Spin Master, Jordan from the design team, who I know has been working super hard on everything, and it's crazy how he gets all this stuff done. He was up for the challenge. This is officially the first ever seamless paint job for a split paint job release. And this is the Bounty Hunter 20th anniversary truck. As you guys remember from World Finals, I keep forgetting. I've done this so many times I've forgotten. I think it's World Finals 16 or 15. I will eventually get that right at some point, but it's one of those two World Finals. It was celebrating his 20th anniversary with Bounty Hunter. And as you can see, they did get the sponsors, but we're going to unbox it and take a closer look right now. And I'm actually re-recording this part of the video because I realized what I had said was wrong originally for this specific truck. So this is, again, the split paint job Bounty Hunter, something that we have not seen done by a diecast company at all. So basically, when Mattel made their Hot Wheels split paint job truck, they were using decals to make the different colors. And that's what I assumed Jordan was doing here when he designed this Bounty Hunter, but actually I was completely wrong. Upon looking at the truck and realizing exactly how clean this paint is, it turns out it is two different shades of paint on one body. It looks like it's not, and I thought it wasn't because the post here wasn't painted in blue. But if you look underneath the body, which is hard to see on camera, but if I take this off, you'll see that it is actually blue paint on the yellow paint. So it is actually two different paint colors on just one body, which is, again, something we've never seen done before. I must have misheard or misunderstood when they were talking to me about it. I thought it was too expensive to do a split paint job with two different colors of paint, but I guess either it wasn't or it was just the better option, because usually when you print something over a paint color, if you're trying to make a fully solid surface, it doesn't look good. Such as roof panels, the black roof panels of the past, or those kinds of big blank decals that are printed on, you'll definitely notice the graininess in the print. And I was looking at this thing really closely and I was like, there's no grain in the decal at all. There's no way that's a decal. And it turns out this is actually blue paint. So yes, this is an actual split paint job truck that Jordan did. And a fun fact about this truck also, this is kind of a really big project that he had going. Not only was it the actual engineering of a split paint job and getting it seamless like that, also he had to completely recreate the cowboy mascot for Bounty Hunter all by hand. So that is also a little behind the scenes thing that happened, and I'm just super happy with how this truck turned out. Also, briefly just mention this is the wristband that it comes with, a dark blue one. And the rest of the truck, you can see it has the mascot, the Headman Headers sponsor, which was surprising to see come back. I guess they agreed to have this sponsorship on this truck, which makes it much more accurate than it would have been without it. It has the headers, the 60 years of All-American horsepower, the huge logo, the 20 years ribbon with the 1995 to 2015, the new Monster Jam logo, which uses a white outline. I think the real-life trucks do run that style outline, so it's pretty cool that they got that detail. It says, "Thank you, fans, for all your support, Bounty Hunter," in the same ribbon with the split paint job coming to the back here. Here's the yellow side, same stuff going on. The front headlights are actually new headlights that we have not seen before for SUV. A black grille, a black bumper like the real truck had, and on the hood here we have the badge for Bounty Hunter with the ribbon and "Thank you, fans," yet again. And the roof is just the split paint job on display. I really hope that, although they've already just done this and I should be really happy about it, and I absolutely am, I really hope that some point in the future, doesn't have to be next year, but at some point we do get a split paint job Avenger, because that would be the ultimate addition to our collections. I'm sure people would agree with me on that. That would be the ultimate one. We have been waiting for a split paint job Avenger ever since, I'm sure, back in the day when it debuted up to now. Reckless Trucks Salvager, the first truck of the Reckless Trucks, which is Salvager. And this one's actually a little different than how the Reckless Trucks are supposed to be. This one's more of a Mad Max, kind of a mashup of a junkyard vehicle. The rest of them will be actual trucks like Gravedigger and El Toro Loco, which utilize different panels of different Gravedigger paint schemes and El Toro Loco paint schemes. Let's unbox it, the Reckless Trucks Salvager. So, Salvager, again, one of the most epic looking paint schemes and actual castings of all time. It comes with a shiny reflective silver wristband, and then the truck itself is just insane. So, starting on the left side, we have different colored rims on every single wheel. So we have red, we have blue, which match the red, the blue. We have the rusty brown, which matches the rust tones, and the green, which matches this little pack back here. And on this side, we have Salvager, kind of dripping down in a spray paint style fashion. The Monster Jam logo, this detail of these kind of modified junkyard headers. We have some, as you can see here, some rope and wire tying on these headers. I love the detail, just absolutely insane. So you can see this detail of the wire holding on these headers, strapping them to the truck. And we have more support beams and kind of connections to hold these headers up. And then on the back, we have some exhaust pipes. And as you can see here, we actually have oil drums on the side, or actually sitting on the back here. You can barely see it, but there's a detail of oil splatter and a oil can right there. And then like a little package or like a toolbox or something here strapped on by these ropes going up to the roof here. Very awesome. Looks like plastic almost because it's a matte paint scheme, but it is a metal body. And then the same side, Salvager, with a lot of rust all over the place. And the motor in the front, I love this detail. So there are two motors on this truck, but they do connect differently. So this one connects to these headers, and this one connects to, obviously, the real-life motor. But I like that they actually have headers coming off this motor from the body and out. And then we have the headlights, which features one kind of stitched-up headlight with these bars here, and one regular undamaged headlight, and then we have the wood grain grille on the front there. Or it's just a rusty grille. It looks like wood to me, but I think it's just rusted out. And awesome detail in that motor. So there it is, the Salvager truck. And one of the final trucks of this review, the Batman from the DC Heroes vs. Villains trucks. So as you know, Spin Master has acquired the DC contract. They have actually released an entire action figure line for Batman, and they have received high praise for their detail and their designers' abilities to recreate a Batman sculpt and all the different characters of the Batman universe. However, back in Monster Jam World, they also have acquired the contract to make these, and these are now officially the first ever Spin Master original design concepts. Usually things are designed by Monster Jam and Spin Master applies them to diecast form, but these, from what I've heard, were casted in-house by Spin Master themselves, besides Wonder Woman. So Joker, Superman, and Batman all will be coming from the design team at Spin Master. So this is the new Batman, a brand new look for the series of Batman. We have seen many different Batmans in the past, but this is the new 2020 design, mashing up a bunch of different Batmobiles and different things from the past. So here we go, the Batman unboxing for 2020 right now. And here it is, the Batman for 2020. The wristband is, like I assumed it would be, yellow, which is awesome. It matches the truck. And here it is, the actual truck itself with this beautiful matte black paint scheme. It has these sharp blades in the front here. It has this beautiful aerodynamic design coming down to this single point in the front, which is painted in silver paint. We have some areas that are also glossy black or semi-gloss with the matte in the background. This tiny little windshield, and we have a glossy black Monster Jam logo on this matte black fender here. And if we look at the roll cage, it actually has glitter in it, like the employee exclusive or Toy Fair exclusive Bakugan Dragonoid for this year. Another awesome detail. And a black chassis. These fluorescent yellow rims to match that logo on the side panel. These are some of the only actual colors on the truck. These rims, the logo, and the booster rocket on the back there with the orange, glowing orange detail. So awesome stuff. I mean, this is just an insane truck. I really do love this truck. The detail, the sculpting, the amount of time that went into this, I'm sure, was a lot. And you can see there's even some gray paint there. And there's that booster again, very reminiscent of the original Batman back in the day. And we have some plastic wings here, kind of rubbery wings, but they are at the top. And that is the Batman for the 2020 Heroes vs. Villains series. As you know, it is my favorite one, the BKT. And I do have one of these out of the box already, so I won't be unboxing this. I will preserve this one in the box, but here is the BKT for 2020. And yes, it is actually the BKT ride truck this time. Now, there is a display truck BKT that does do displays in Las Vegas and other places for SEMA shows, but this is the actual ride truck BKT. And this is the first time we're actually receiving this casting. This is the inspired tooling for this truck. As you can tell, it is not the perfect casting, but it is very similar to the real-life truck. It even has those green headlights as the real-life truck also has. It has a front bumper painted in silver, the grille there in white, and there's the BKT Growing Together logo and the tire treads, the Monster Jam logo on the roof, the side panel here with the BKT splattering. And then we have the tires, which are a brand new feature of this truck. The previous release of BKT back in 2015 from Hot Wheels did not feature correct printing. So this is the first time we're actually receiving correct printing on a BKT truck. The detail does not stop at the graphics. It actually continues on to the casting work. Look at that. We actually have side view mirrors like the real life truck features on this casting, and the little door handle that actually shows like the real truck there as well. And if we look at the back here, just like the real truck, it has 4 seats facing each other with the canopy style top. If we look inside, you'll even see that they have the detail of the 2 holes in each seat, like the real truck has as well. And the middle part in there to complement that. So there it is, the interior of the BKT ride truck with the seats and the canopy. And then look at this, the detail of the back here. We have bkttires.com and monsterjam.com. Although you can't even really see them, they still did the printing there anyway. And we have taillights to also go along with the back, and also the staircase that folds up on the back as well. Then we have BKT printing and the dark forest green tires with the vintage leafer chassis and the front bumper as well. So there it is, the BKT truck, and that will complete the Mix 11 review for 2020 Spin Master. This is just going even more insane as time goes on. There's more and more to see. Let me know what you guys think about these trucks and tell me your favorite of this assortment. I'm sure it's going to be hard to choose because there's so many new releases and great trucks in this assortment itself. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoy this. Ryan from Monster Jam OCD, signing out.